Hey y'all, welcome back to Rumination Gaming. We're back here in Obenseuer. Oh, wine bottle. And we're gonna look at what we need to do to get some of the better residents today. But let's just go ahead and grab the stuff while I'm around here. The stuff. Yeah. Well, I'm still just popped in my head. I'm gonna do something here, and I'm gonna see if he responds. What do you mean my hands are full? I want to pick up the pig and see what type of stuff he gives. But what do you mean my hands are full? Okay, well, I get that. I don't get what you mean. Like, am I too full in my inventory? I feel like I've picked him up before. What do you think, pig? Alright, I'll come back. Alright, never mind on that. As I said, I just popped my head. I'm like, there's a pig in there, isn't there? um, but yeah, let's see what I've been doing some improvements on the apartments and such, so I should be close. I'm gonna have to evict someone, but I'm gonna show you a process. I don't know how my crime is right now. I said I just always look and stuff as I go by. Okay. Oh, how do you do? Okay. Come on. Okay, I've regressed. Seriously? Okay. Okay. I use 6 lockpicks? Well, put those 5 in there. Yeah. Let me go try and dump some of these bottles of moonshine. Yeah. I was about to say I'm not sure if I sold to him yet today, but looking at the time, there's no way I could have sold to him yet today, so let's go dump some of these off. Alright, let's, yep, we can dump these bottles. That's 1440 stacks. So 4. Alright. Can you buy single bottles? No, you're tapped. Okay. One of the apartments I'm working on slowly. It's gonna be well. It's for this guy. This is, I think, like one of the toughest or most demanding people. So I think I'm working on a 3rd floor apartment for me. Yeah. So he needs apartment size 3. Cool, got it. Stairwell 3, got it. Facade 3, got it. Courtyard 3, got it. Electricity on, got it. Apartment water 2, working on it in 1 day. Apartment heating 3, did not realize that. Bathroom 3, which I need that to go up 1 or 2 more levels. Walls 3 and kitchen 3. So walls are working on 3 right now, and then I need to get those up. But you can see it just gives 740 real money, no OC. So I'm losing 1280 OC. Again, with my multiple 10, I only looked at it as 128 real money. So it's plus 258. You might be like, it says 740. I think that's under met conditions or peak conditions. I don't know. But so I look at that as a plus 2,580 OC. That's how I kind of do the math there. So working on that one. Oh, which one is she in? Here? I think here. Maybe here. It's either B or C, so if she's not here, it'll be the next one. Okay, not here. Well, okay. Caps. because I have now become a big fan of the terrariums. Just see if he has. He has 2. No, those are aquariums, no terrariums. You know what? I'm gonna buy one just so we can do fish at some point. As I said, see if there's anything to be had with fishy fish. Still grabbing plastic. Okay. Nothing I want in there. Okay. So yeah, we gotta go to still, I can't. 2 OC. I have 49,000. Yeah, let me grab those 2. Um, yeah, so let's go visit Amanda, I believe is her name. I'll take some sheet metal and take that. And plastic. Always grabbing stuff now because I'm working on the apartment, so you need the money, but you also need the materials. So, there she is. Okay. So if we talk to her, well, how can I rent you an apartment? So I'm working for her on a level 2, so she needs a size 2. It's oh yeah, I already did this. Oh, that's the apartment. That's size 1, size 2. So electricity on, like these are all showing up green. Water 1, it's at 2, just cause. Heating 2, bathroom 2, walls 1, kitchen 2. Now I have someone in there, but look at, she's 3,000 OC, no real money, but that's just a straight upgrade. Like you can go through and you can say, okay, what are you compared to the one in here? Well, that's an extra 400 OC, but it's minus 70 real money. So in my mind, that's minus 708 OC. Not worth it. That's plus 687, but minus 1,090. Again, it's not exact math. Real money is more valuable. So I think the trade is you can trade 1 real money for 90 OC. So it's 0.9 one way, but going the other way it's 0.6. So it's, you have to spend more OC, almost 2 to 1. I think it's, to get 1 real money you need like 12 OC, I think, or might be like that. Anyway, but yeah, so plus 600, but minus that. That's just a bad deal all around. So we're looking at floor 2. So they're not giving me any real money anyway. So while I upgrade the apartments, I just kind of move in the better residence. I don't know if my man is going to be the last one there, but so I got to evict this resident in 17 hours before we can move her in. Okay. So I showed you the one I'm working on, which is one of the toughest. I show you the one I'm going to move in. She's pretty chill. I think there's 2 more that I want to work on, and some of them are tricky because they'll take size 1 or 2, or they'll take size 3 or 2. But, and I did have a comment about my resident list. I can't, I have written down as I've gone the different names. I think I've found everyone that I can move in. So I think I've kind of done a good job of upgrading as we go. So we're missing like I forget her name from the bus. She's no longer in there. The dude who sits outside the OC market. Like, they were good residents when I had only walls and nothing else. So there's 2 people in here, I believe, right? So this is where it gets a little trickier. You don't have an apartment. So let's just pull up floor 2. So they would want a 2 or a 3. So, and look at all these things. Stairwell 1, easy. Basement done. Sauna done. Courtyard done. I think I have electric on in all the apartments now. But then you start getting those. So then you're comparing 2 or 3. So would be better than this one in both respects. That's an easy choice if I want to do that one. Better in both respects. Better in both respects. So what I think I'm trying to do is get all the ones who have, that say I only will take a 2 or only a 3, and get them, and then I can compare and see, what works better. But if you look better. So she's pretty good. Maybe I should be working on her a little bit quicker. But yeah, so the only one is this one is less, but a lot more of that. But that's probably one of the better people anyway. And this one's kind of same. So you can kind of see. So that's one I will end up with at the end, but a lot of requirements. Yeah, you don't say. Is that the last one? That might be the last one. I feel like I had 2 people written down in here, but I might have already got one. Let me see. What's your name? Your Kirka Caboose. I might have already got the last one. I have the name written down. Tonelli. I can't. So I had Kennelly written down as a 1 or 2. Hold on. Give that a little silence. Sorry about that. So let's see. Do I have a Tonelli in? Oh yeah. So I already have someone else that I had written down in there, so I won't worry. So might just be the last 2 people are her and the pea soup guy or guy sing out there. I'm just trying to see if I have anyone else written down, and I don't think I do. So yeah, those are the my last 3 people to move in are Amanda. I mean, I can probably go back around, and if I run into anyone, like say I wasn't sure about someone, let's go. I'll go outside. Hold on. Let me just take care of, oops, wrong button there. That should be good. Let me just use the restroom really quick. Alright. But yeah, you kind of phase people and phase people out as you go. And what will be interesting to see is the people with the is the amount they show what they give for their apartment when it's at the level they request, or is that at everything fully upgraded? I don't know. But yeah, like take this guy here. I used to rent to him. But if we go to floor 2, he wants a level 1 with walls 1, so level 1. Yeah, that's not good. That just said that because that's Malone. You can't move him out. Not good. Plus 112, but no, minus the real money. Blah, blah, blah. Just not good, I can't believe I still have the guy who sits here still rented to. But that's kind of the run on how I do the tenant base. I have no more apartments. Yeah, you'd love to rent to every single person in the entire district, but I would need like another floor, maybe 2. I've already sold to him. I have looked through, and for apartment upgrades, I don't need leather rolls for anything else. So I pulled all the leather rolls out of the tenement box because they were taking up space. That, I mean, I've been juggling the tenement box this entire time. I think I have it full again, but I think I just shoved in and there's some other things I should probably look at taking out. But I looked through all the upgrades available for all apartments, and I couldn't find leather roll in anything else. So, yeah, there's actually some space in here, which is random. So, I'll stick a bucket of paint in there. You might stack with whatever. You might probably stack. You might stack. Yeah. Just put the plywood in there for now and the sheet metal. So, yeah. Like, I'm not sure I'll need that many of, like, we can take a look really quick. Now, this may change when it comes to balconies because, you look at the balconies, Cloth rolls. Cloth rolls I can make at home, so that's not a huge problem right now. No, just all this glass. All this glass. Rebar I can make, so. But let's take a relatively low apartment. I've been upgrading some. I am. Yeah, let's take a look. This has got like all ones in it, so. Walls, we look. As I said, I was looking for leather rolls, and I don't see leather rolls anywhere. I see tarps, I see cloth rolls, but I don't see leather rolls anywhere. Furniture parts are easy to make. Plywood is easy enough to make. Especially if I'm making furniture parts, that'll give me the sawdust. I'll just buy glue or what have you. But yeah, we were looking for electronic parts, right? So, wiring components, but not electronic parts. So nothing in the walls. So yeah, I always gotta try and get tiles. I can make tiles, but they're difficult. So one electronic part. Two, so 3 more electronic parts for each apartment. So I guess I'll keep them in there. Yeah, so that's that. Planks always needed. Some of this stuff I might be overstocked or understocked on, so I don't think I need fertile soil, but anyway, that's kind of just how I'm planning that. There's one thing I thought I remember doing from a previous run, and I read somewhere that, you know, how we've popped things in and I've been able to discover recipes. I feel like I've read somewhere that some things that works for and some things that don't. Because I feel like, let's go take a look, see. Not a bad looking day today, huh? Okay. And yeah, I've already done one run of the cats. You're like, what do you mean? We'll just say I got a lot of leather that I sold. Still haven't figured out what I thought with the stove thing and the leather, the animal hides. I said leather because it's supposed to create leather, animal hides. But yeah, so they're all growing. I filled it all up once. Yeah, so just put. That's a lot of cats screeching. So they'll just continue going there. Ah, still so loud. Shush. But it was about making watches. Like I can make a cheap watch. It's because I found a recipe for a cheap watch. Yeah, hell, maybe I'll see about making cheap watch. See how much that comes out to. I don't even. It's a machining skill. Let's see how high my machining skill is. But yeah, I remember making brass watches and steel watches, and those, you know, becoming decent. You just gotta compare it to the parts that go into it. Let's see, what is my machining skill? Machine, I'm like, where is it? So, level 4. Yeah. Okay, just kind of pause there. If we go to this, yeah, I'm making these because I found a few stainless steel plus the mine guy was selling a bunch. Oh, I did make a cheap watch. Okay, I did that. So cheap watch, you know, takes a leather, a plastic, and a glass. It's not a bad price for leather scraps, which are worth 4, glass, which is worth 0, and plastic parts, which are worth 12. So you're in essence doing 19 becomes 155. Can we make another one? Yeah, let's make another one. Oh, it's an hour long. That's fine. What skill does that take? It takes machining, requires level 4, which I have. Okay. But what I remember the watches taking is mechanical parts, steel, and glass. I think it's not showing it accurately because it's only showing 3 glass, but you can tell if I've made some stuff. You know, I got plenty of wine bottles, that's fine. So I was hoping by putting in I have 8. I have plenty. And what did I say? Steel, glass, and mechanical parts. I would hope it'd pop in here, because if you make the cheap watch here, it should be the other watches, right? I even have brass bars in here. Nothing. So, and this is excellent quality. So maybe that's the highest it goes. Maybe it doesn't hold true though. Maybe I need to get to a higher level and then it will pop in. I doubt that, but maybe. Anyway, that's kind of just what I've been working on. I got some cans in here. No. Maybe I left it in here. Or maybe I don't have it. So that, make some steel bar. 1, 2, 3. Pull that out. Go in there. Alright. That brass. I can make, see, now I can make another brass bar. Just collecting all this stuff passively. Alright. So yeah, I think that's that. I'll make sure it's not like a furnace to go. If you make the cheap watch here, that makes sense that you make the regular watch here, right? Or the other watches. Just pop these 3 items in here, just in case. No watches. Let me take that big stack. It's not you, is it? Steel, glass, mechanical parts. Nope. Definitely not a 3D printer. See, I just stuffed all the plastic in there. This shouldn't show me anything that the electric kiln doesn't, but it's one of those things where you just go, maybe, no. Okay, so I don't know if I need a recipe or the recipe changed. I don't know. Oops. It's my last thing down here. There's no reason it should be, but again, it's... yeah, nothing really comes out there. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. I think I need some yeast for upstairs. I don't even know if I'm growing anything right now, to be honest. I don't think I am. I think I pulled everything and then saved enough for a replant at some point. I feel like one probably popped out. Yep. I just had a feeling. I'm gonna take this upstairs because I feel like there's a partial one upstairs already. You know what? Let's just go ahead and bake another one. Because now I got the space and I can just stick them all up there. You guys can all stack together. Okay, there's enough for one more. Again, some of these episodes right now are just me showing you kind of what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, and I'll grind between to get like a lot of this stuff, you know, the money built up. There was, maybe we'll go check one other thing because I got something suggesting. I'll check it out. We'll do that before the end of the video, but let's go drop some stuff off right now. I've pulled down all my mushroom growing things except for the terrariums. I don't know if I can sell them without yeah, I'm not growing anything there, but I should have pure mushrooms. Yeah, that's enough to replant all that for when I want to do that. They're pretty empty. Yeah, let's see. I have 4 downstairs. I have 7 more empty ones here. Yep, I thought I had a partial one, so let me... Where's my partial one here? Are my eyes glazing? 10, 10, 5. There we go. Therefore, I'll do that, and it will leave me with a 2, and that can be taken downstairs for more multiplication of yeast. Now you've got to be kidding me. Get out seeds. Okay. I'll just stick these in here in case I ever want to replant these. You know what? I bet I have a bunch in this one. No. I thought there we go. Bell pepper, tomato. Sure. There's 55 more tomato seed plants. So I wish you could just pull it from here instead of having to go find the exact right spot and pull it, and pull it. Okay, yeah. Bottles, bottles, bottles. I'm gonna take that, sell the beer if I ever need it. I think I've sold a couple of these in passing because, well, I got some and I got like, how many did I have downstairs? Like 4 already, and I think I can make like 4 more or something. But oh, you guys are starting to spoil. Okay, so we go. Let me just do this. I don't care, just put it all in there. Get out of here. Some of the stuff I still have on me, I have no reason why, but okay. Alright, so make some greenish mushrooms. Do 11. Boom. Take these out. Some greenish mushroom plants. Take these out. And take these out. Pretty easy, right? Oh, if I pull them all out. I haven't done the rollers in a little bit. I've just been kind of, I've needed OC, so I've just kind of been selling mechanical parts and that type of stuff lately, which I still got to be aware, but it's just one of those things. There's not enough time in the day to do all your money making schemes, so you kind of choose what you want to work with for a while, a few days, or at least that's how I'm finding it to be. I could be wrong. I've never claimed to be the best player at this. Said I still get a lot of advice from people that is very helpful. Some I use, some I don't. But yeah, I'm like, I don't feel like doing this for a while, so, you know, do I have anything in here? Maybe not. I don't know. Nothing. But yeah, I've just been working on getting the apartment upgrades. I still have just a little moonshine there, but I can kick off, you know, the mashing. Sorry, I'm like, what am I looking at? I can do that easy. I'll just put these in here for right now. We'll come back to them. I just wanted to get that replanted because mushrooms, no matter what, can be a source of income. Some just as mushrooms. Sure. Okay. We're gonna run around. Maybe grab a bite out of my fridge really quick. Looks good. This will not be eaten because I guess I could keep it there in case I get the slight mushroom addiction. That's such a low amount. I'll keep it there. Yeah, water should be good. One more. Okay. Can't make them here because I need to go grab parts, but I was told just make fermenting buckets. It's kind of a grindy thing, but let's see. I'm yeah, I'm looking at the right thing. I must have passed it. Fermenting buckets. Oh yeah, that's so I got to make the bucket itself, which I can't find, but you can buy them pretty cheap. So I just need nails, scrap, and eh, eh. If I can't make the bucket, that was part of what I wanted. There's nothing, huh? Anything in here y'all want to see me make? Some of these are really involved, like short curtains. How the hell do I make short curtains? Maybe I have a recipe for it. Make yellow lanterns. Make mushroom lanterns. I don't know. I have the best bed. I can make a... Looks like an okay bed. Yeah, my bed making skills, not great. You know, could, how much is a makeshift shower worth? Most of these things aren't worth any materials put into it. But again, if there's something you really want to see me make, I'll find a way to do it. You know, I can make a chemical lab. Who knew? I can make the mashing barrels, but you know, I don't know. Maybe different. Well, it's not really oak. Don't tell anyone. I am curious enough. I might do that just to see, because with that type of cost, it should be worth something to... Do I have 24 planks? Do I have any planks? I don't think I do. I am curious enough about that one that I might test it out. Do I have my axe on me? I have a 4% axe. I want to make the oak barrel. I want to see how much it's worth. It's gonna be worth squat. I know it. But let's see it. Maybe maybe we'll make one or two things per episode. I don't know. Again, I'm working on the apartments. I can't wait to get. We'll get Amanda in. And I'm close to the pea soup guy, and then that just leaves that one, and then it's just rising all the places up and see how much I can get in my rent each Sunday. That's nice. I forget what I got last time, but I'm like, oh, that's nice little bump. But if I remember correctly, yeah, I have an axe there. What do I need for an axe? I need a wood log, which I left one for the next one. And what I got to do is just take one out. Oops. You need a heated up one, but if I leave it there, therefore I have all the materials for an axe if I need to make another one. Making any? Gotta make sure these are always running. Just trying to get through the stainless steel sheets. Oh yeah, I made another watch, right? 174, 155. So this excellent cheap watch is better than this excellent cheap watch. Let's just clear that space out. I don't think I have enough. I can make a brass bar. I'll do some stuff with the sheet metal. Alright. Make a brass bar. And use 5 sheet metal to make a slab. Okay. And because I'll need it, let's take those 8. So we need 24 planks. I thought I went upstairs. Sorry. I took my hands off the computer because I was waiting for the cutscene to go through, and I'm like, oh, we didn't go through. Well. But yeah, let's see how much an oak barrel is worth. Are you excited? Are you excited? 3,000 real money. I doubt it. 100 OC, more likely. get the broken one in hand. Come on, stop it. I was missing the door. Bink. Alright. Again, I might have a little crime on me, so we're gonna see what happens here. If I do, it's like a couple hours in jail, but I don't have anything stolen on me, so just be passing time, I guess. I probably still have some on me from the great beer heist, right? I don't know if we're cool. I'm gonna go to the back one. Okay. Okay, I'm stuck. That's usually when he gets me, is I get myself stuck and he's like, hey, let's talk. I'm like, no, not right now. Yes, buying planks is cheaper, but hardware guy's closed and the only other place I can buy them is a mine store. I ain't running down to the mine store right now. To set up, you know, like Uber Eats, where they would deliver stuff up here, then maybe. DoorDash might be more comparable. Need a DoorDash. Yeah, let's take that. And put that in. What did it say? 24? 24 planks? Okay. You get 6 planks per log. So I need four logs. I have 1. Okay. Yeah, this back area just gets full. But yeah, the two, I've said it before, the two log piles on your side of the divide, the river divide or whatever, in Obenseuer, beside your tenement side and the other side, these are so much better than the two you can get up front. Again, those might be better, but they're so covered in foliage it's hard to see where all the trees are on the ground that you can get. So. But we'll see. I haven't been back here in a while, so we'll see how much percentage you go through from. This one was fully done, and there was 4% on the other one. Let's see roughly how much percentage you go through on one run, just in the back area. Oh well. Question asked, question answered. So it would be about 82, so about 18%. There's never much here. Oh, I'll take those. Save them for later if I can stack them up. And I told you, if you ever need rocks, I don't think I have a pickaxe on me, do I? No. If you ever need rocks, you can get them right here. I got enough logs, but... Nope. Nope. I'll get these while I'm out here. Just good to have. I see you. Okay. Come on. But yeah, now think of those cheap watches. Oh no, they didn't take mechanical parts. I was thinking, I'm stuck on the steel watching. I'm so disappointed because I felt like that was a good way to do stuff. Maybe I keep making cheap watches, get my machining up. Maybe it'll do it. I don't know. Some of the dynamics have changed so dramatically. I can't figure out which way they should be, or they might be, but I'll keep going. I just want to make an oak bucket. That it? Oh, my flashlight. Nope, there's one more. See, that got me a wood log. Okay. Let's go back inside. And I didn't get arrested. Huzzah! Now you can buy the wood plank, so if but the 8 heated up metal, that could be a problem. I mean, you can get heated metal, but it ain't free, that's for sure. Let me stick 5 down there. Cover your ears. Alright. I'll put the scrap in here for now, it's fine. Put the plywood, this is my plywood. Put some firewood in here. And I don't know what I want to do with these logs yet. I don't have to do anything, so let's turn that off. Let me grab, there's a 24 planks plus 6. Take that. I'll just put these logs in here. They'll sit there until I figure out if I want to do anything with them. Sawdust up top. My extra planks down here. And I need to heat up the iron. Oh, it heats up quickly. I was about to say, wait, I hope it doesn't cool down because you got to have 8. You can only do 3 at a time, but it heats up so quickly, so it should be fine. I'll do this. I'll make it. I'll sleep. Hopefully that will get me to the time I can get Amanda in or start her move-in process. And we'll see how much the oak barrel is worth. Of course, I've always said anytime you're here, make sure this is always doing something. As you can see, I'm just making all these. I still can make 2 more after this. Okay. So I did take these out. I don't need to. So heat up. 1, 2, 3. 3 minutes each. And there's 2 more. Oh, no, don't finish those. I forgot those will pop out. The heated up ones do not stack. Hadn't really thought about it. Makes sense, but 1, 2. Alright. Let me go ahead and start on the next one. Yeah, if I could find a lathe type machine that did like 10 at a time, I'd be so happy. Alright. Let's go make an oak barrel. Was that decoration or was that storage? Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, works. So definitely not. Was it backwards? Let me go backwards. Under tank. You gotta be kidding me. Erg. I gotta pay attention to these things sometimes, don't I? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave. Wow, I got stuff up here too. I forgot. I gotta wait for them to cool off. So, well, no, just leave 3. Here. Yeah. Oh, the full ones are in there. Oh, might as well fill up more stuff here, huh? Oh, the lower filled up one. Take that out, put that in. Oh, it has nothing. We need some sawdust, huh? Okay. Well, while I'm standing over here, I'll put that in there. Therefore, I can heat it up just from here. You know, takes 9 minutes instead of 3, but is that worth instead of going through the cutscene there? I don't know. I don't know. Put that there. I'll just hold all this on me. Let's go sleep so we can get Amanda moved in. Because our boy here should be 9 hours away from being out the door. So sleeping gets down to 1,500. That's enough time, but it'll say somebody moved out. So. And they're out. I have to return 46 money, 1861. Sorry, Sarah. It's been real. Alright, let me get my water. And close enough, we can put that away. Oh, wait. So if we look at our list, I bet since it hasn't, if I go through there and came back in, I bet this would be different. But since floor 2, apartment 2 should be empty. But yeah. Oh well. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. I am positive. I am 84.7% positive that's exactly what would happen if I walked back in. Show you the bathroom aisle there. C'est la vie. Yeah, right. I've always wondered, what is this house? Because you can't lockpick it. Oh well. The world may never know. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Or what's behind in that little barrel house? Is it storage? Is it a house? Is there a hobbit in there? I don't know. Hey, lady. Can I rent you an apartment? Last time I tried to do this, I kicked someone out and then I didn't have the right stuff. But nope, she's good. Let's keep an eye on the upper left, see if we can see it quickly. See, it goes so quickly. So all the collateral I lost, I probably just got back. 271 real money, 5,715 real OC. That ain't too shabby, you know what I mean? But that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Yeah, we'll just keep on building stuff up. We'll get some new people, and we'll be living the good life. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.